After everything that will happen to Skull Island during Godzilla vs. Kong, will it ever be able to go back to being the same? We have talked before about King Kong and what would happen if he left the island, and I do believe the assessment is correct. There will no longer be a king, and therefore all stability will be lost, and the second most powerful creature on the entire island will rise up and they will take over. That just so happens to be the Skullcrawlers, and they are pretty much rivals with every other creature. So there is the possibility of them taking over and killing off everything. And while that is a very dangerous scenario, I think one thing we have not looked at is the damage that may be done to Skull Island during all of that chaos. We talk about that moment all the time. From what we do know, King Ghidorah caused all of this. Due to that roar, the Skullcrawlers rose up, and therefore Kong responded. And with the addition of human involvement, all these seismic disturbances are taking place, drawing titans all around the world to go there. And I think one thing people underestimate is how small Skull Island is. We think about King Kong and we know he's very large. Even back when he was 100 feet tall, he was still massive compared to a normal human being. And in that sense, because King Kong did not look too big on Skull Island, there may be a misrepresentation that it's a massive place. I would say the size currently fits considering how many creatures live there, but if you do add all of these other titans, many in which are bigger than King Kong himself, you will see just how small the island is. So in that case, you would have the tribe, the native creatures that were born there, the new foreign titans, Monarch, the military, and possibly the antagonist group. With the amount of titan fights and the weapons being used, I highly doubt that Skull Island will ever be the same afterwards. It is very possible that the Skullcrawlers won't be the ones to do it. It will just simply be the result of all of these fights. The Mars squid, the bamboo spider, and all these different species would be wiped out. Then the military involvement could kill off the tribe, and that alone would leave very few species standing. If it really does get that bad, King Kong may be the only one. So this destruction would not only be in a physical sense, but it would more so be to the ecosystem that lives there. There would be damage that cannot be reversed. You cannot remake the Skullcrawlers and all these other species. When you guys observe the scenario though, what exactly comes to mind? And will Skull Island ever be the same afterwards? Make sure to write your answers down below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe if you want.